run again. He's got a receiver to his left. He's going up for more. He got him. All right, second down now. Second down and long. There is a nice give. And there is number 32, and he's going to score a touchdown. He's going to throw it to Moore. Moore tries to cut it back across the middle. Finds a little bit of running room. Still on his feet to the 35-yard line. Still on his feet. Yeah, they sure did. Oh, he got stopped though. Back to him. He's got him complete, crossing the 50, the 40, and he's going to go all the way. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Wakefield High School in Warrior Field. It's our first broadcast of the football season here on Arlington Independent Media. I am Afshin Manab, and you will recognize the voice sitting next to me, the man sitting next to me, Christopher Williams of Yorktown High School, and you know you'll see his pretty face from time to time here on AIM. Hello, Chris.
Afshin, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, I'm glad you could join us, and we're doing it a little bit differently this for our first game, obviously, because of all the construction. We can go over that during the game. A beautiful site we have, actually, with the moon. But we're on the bleacher side, the home field for Wakefield, actually, so it's a little different for us.
Yeah, we're going al fresco tonight.
Yeah, exactly. So this is homecoming also for Wakefield. And as you said off the air, one of these teams is going to win tonight. They both come into the National District, into this contest at 0-4.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Somebody's going home tonight happy. And, it's fourth week of the season, so somebody's going to get that win tonight, which would be good for both programs.
Well, absolutely. The Generals are 0-4. They lost to McLean, Fairfax, Edison, and Mount Vernon. They lost last week, of course, to the Majors, 28-6. They're led by quarterback Sam Apel. 640 yards through the air so far through 4 games. Not too shabby, actually. 640 yards is about 165 yards a clip.
No, not at all. And I think he's going to be the key tonight. Between that and I think their run game, they got to get the run game going tonight.
And of course, he has some talented wide receivers in Seth Whitmore and Devon Lyons. So he does have people to throw to. On the other side, Wakefield, they've lost their first 4 games as well. And none were close, unfortunately. The last being a 43-8 blowout at the hands of Freedom Riding South. So this is a good get for Wakefield at homecoming.
Oh, without a doubt. I saw them a couple weeks ago when they played Yorktown, and without a doubt, they go as Drew Powell goes. I think as the quarterback goes, they're going to go.
Now, he can pass, but he's just as effective on the ground, 226 yards rushing through his first 4 games.
So he's definitely like that Michael Vick type of threat.
He does.
He can run it, he can throw it, and the biggest thing for him is if guys get open, he can hit them.
Yeah, he absolutely. So I'm looking forward to seeing hopefully a good contest tonight. And like you said, one of these teams will go home with a victory and a big smile, collective smile on their faces. So.
Oh, without a doubt,
yeah.
Man. And it's homecoming too, so homecoming's always exciting, whether you're the home team or the visiting team,
Oh, yeah, if you're the visiting team, you want to knock them down, man.
Exactly. You come in with that chip on the shoulder like, hey, they picked us for homecoming. So, and then the home team, you always want to win your homecoming game.
All right, here we go. Wakefield, of course, in green. Washington Lee now in white with their dark pants. Wakefield in green with dark pants. And if you're watching still in black and white, Wakefield's dark and Washington Lee's white. Simple as that.
And it's kind of nice to see Wakefield out here tonight in those green jerseys.
Right, their helmets are shiny. Look at them.
It gets a little tough sometimes when Wakefield comes out here and they wear those black jerseys.
Right. Oh, you remember those?
You have no clue where the ball is.
Oh yeah, I like the green jerseys as well. Easier to see the numbers, man.
Oh, without a doubt.
And the home team, Wakefield Warriors, looks like they will receive. William Aravella will be deep to receive this kickoff, the opening kickoff here from Warrior Field. A sliver of the moon is out. It's great football weather. It's cool. Must be in the high 50s or low 60s right now. Great football weather. The weather's kept us away from football for the last month.
Makes you feel like fall is finally here.
Right.
Got a little crisp air tonight. It'll be a fun game.
All right, here we go. All right, Garcia kicking off for the Generals. This one's going to bounce back inside the 10-yard line. And that is Corey Robinson. He's going to cut it back. He's got room. He crosses the 30, The 40.
One man to beat.
One man to beat, as you said, crosses the 30. And he could go all the way. He does. Touchdown, Wakefield.
Nope. Oh, we got a late flag.
Hold everything. Late flag. At about the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. As our man Chuck in the truck would say, find the man in the white cap. Find the man in the white cap. That's number 25. So Robinson.
Ball's going to be against Wakefield.
Yep. Bring it back. That was a 92-yard kickoff return. That's going to be called back.
And the worst part about that's a flag that didn't have to happen.
No.
Had nothing to do with the play.
It didn't. I didn't even see the call. Did you see it?
Yeah, it looked like it was holding on the backside there, but it didn't need to happen.
And it was way over there, and it was nowhere near the sideline.
Illegal block was the call.
Right. Illegal block against the kick, the return team. And you're right. It probably happened so far away from the football, from Robinson. Didn't even have to happen.
Now that's one of those plays. You got the adrenaline going.
Right.
Opening kickoff. You think you're going to run it back, and you just make a mistake.
Nonetheless, Wakefield will start off in excellent field position. They're going to be at the Washington Lee 48-yard line to start things off. Drew Powell, the quarterback, the 6'2", 215-pound senior.
Oh, you're creepy.
Corey Robinson, the slot guy right now. He's the one who just returned that kickoff that was called back, 92 yards. Powell out of the gun. In motion, Robinson. Powell with the keep. He's got the pitch out. He pitches out to Robinson. Crosses the 45, cuts back to the 40, to the outside. About the 33-yard line.
Great read by Powell there. He made the end make a decision whether he was going to take him or the pitch man. He took Powell, he pitched it, and Robinson had the outside.
15-yard pickup now, so it'll be 1st and 10.
At least Robinson got some of those yards he just lost back.
He did, yeah. And you know he had to be tired.
Oh, without a doubt.
Jeez. They went right back to him, though.
Hey, that's one of those, coach, give me the ball.
All right, now 1st and 10. We'll call it the 34-yard line, so it was a 14-yard pickup. Powell again out of the gun. Rolls to his right this time. This time he's going to be taken down by a host of Washington Lee Generals.
Oh, without a doubt on that one. They were on that one.
And unfortunately, we don't have a Washington Lee program, so we don't know everybody who's in uniform who's on the field. But I don't
Powell's a little slow getting up. Too early for that to happen to Wakefield.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you're Washington Lee, the biggest thing you got to say is that that Powell's not going to beat you tonight.
No, that's exactly what you want. You got to stop him if you're WNL. The big man, Wilbert Perkins, a 6'2", 215-pound tight end, steps in now. Mark Parker will take a break. All right, this is 2nd down. There is a flag in the see what the call is.
Delay a game.
It looks like a delay of game, yeah.
I think the key is to both of these teams getting their first one tonight. You got to minimize the mistakes.
All right, so
First
moving
and
back.
15 is a tough play.
Yeah.
2nd and 15.
2nd and 15, yeah. That's even worse.
Because they do stupid foul.
All right, now 2nd down. He's going to unload it to the left side. That one's complete on the far side. Enough for a 1st down.
Pass kind of hung up a little bit. I think Powell's arm may have been hit a little bit on the pass there.
Right. And I believe that was Corey Robinson again. So every time he's gotten his hands on the ball, he's had big production.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a guy to watch tonight. Him and Powell might be the 2 players for Wakefield to watch tonight.
This will be 1st down and 10.
What the hell?
Looks like ball is right at about the 19-yard line, I think. Like I said, we're on the bleacher side, so it's a little bit different, guys. All right, Powell goes to the right side this time to Robinson again. Incomplete.
Good coverage by Washington Lee. Nice back shoulder pass, though. You got to come down with that one.
Right. He had a chance. Good opportunity there.
Without a doubt. I think the key is definitely that they're going to Powell tonight. Powell and Robinson tonight.
So this will be second down now. All right, Zane Kokar back in here. He's the receiver on the near side. Powell again. This time he's got to roll. He's got to get away from a defender. He does. Decides to throw it across the middle. Touchdown! And this time there are no flags on the field. Corey Moore. That wasn't Corey Robinson, I guess on the program it is. It's Corey Moore.
Hey, for Wakefield, though, that's a great way to start this game. You get a flag and the opening kickoff that was a touchdown. He still converts the drive for 6.
So that was a nice one. Wakefield scores first. There's the extra point, and it is good. Wakefield on top, 7-0. All right, Wakefield starting off excellent now. We'll see if Washington Lee can respond right away. How about your boys, Chris? The Yorktown Patriots, they're starting off with a bang of their own.
Oh, yeah, they're having a great start. I think it's been great. I've talked to Bruce several times, and Bruce is a little surprised himself by the way that they've started. But I think, those kids that are seniors, they've been there for 4 years now. Bruce has been running that spread offense now for 4 years. And I think they've been in the offense. They got a great handle on the offense. And their defense has been great.
Yeah, and Jordan Smith looks like he's like a professional right now.
Oh,
behind
without a
center,
doubt.
man. He just knows exactly what he's got to do.
But I think they're just doing it. I think their eyes are on the prize this year, so to speak. I think the loss in the playoffs last year.
I was going to ask you.
Kind of fueled a little bit.
That loss to Shapiro and the Generals?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's been a tough pill to swallow over at Yorktown, but we're trying to overcome it.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be doing it. Whenever it comes to Coach Hansen, I got full confidence in him. By the way, I read the other day that he now has 201, 202 victories.
He has 201 victories,
which is in Northern
which
Virginia
is
the most, right?
In Northern Virginia, we got an onside kick that goes out of bounds.
Actually, kind of a gutsy move by Wakefield.
I think it's a great play for them. When you're 0-4, you got to try something.
Right. Hey, there we are. Welcome to our quasi-broadcast booth. He's Chris Williams. I'm Afshin Banab. But
I think 0-4, you're playing a crosstown rival.
Right.
You got to try it. It's homecoming.
Well, they did. Unfortunately for the Warriors, not too successful.
Ended up giving the Generals great field position.
Right. Generals start right at the midfield mark. 1st and 10 for Washington Lee. Like I said, we don't have everybody's roster, so you have to bear with us. We'll go by numbers. April now to the under center. He hands it off. There's a good, 4-yard run. So this will be second down. Maybe it's a 3-yard run. Second down and 7. That was number 33 for the Generals. All right, second down now. Second down and long. Here is a nice give. And there is number 32, and he's going to score a touchdown. And I wish I knew who number 32 was.
32 should be Fred Williams.
Fred Williams. Was that Fred? There he is. Fred Williams. You're right. Fred Williams.
I think we might be in for a track meet tonight.
Right.
Varsity's back, okay? Varsity's back, right?
All right, Fred Williams with a nice run.
Looks like Generals are going to go for 2 here.
Yeah. I think that was about a 47-yard run. He made that one look oozy. Here's the 2-point conversion. He gets it. And 2 plays, they score a touchdown. That was Tony Gomez who got the conversion. So now it is 8-7, Washington Lee on top, just like that, Chris.
Hey, we got two interesting plays by the coaches tonight. On the opening, Wakefield scores. They try the onside kick. Washington Lee scores, and they go 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Both coaches trying to get a win tonight.
Right, right. Oh, you got to love the moves, the creativity you see from Powell and Shapiro so far.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to get a win.
All right, Wakefield's going to try and now rebut Washington Lee's touchdown and possibly 2-point conversion.
If I'm Washington Lee, I don't know if I kick this one deep, though.
So you may not kick this one deep. You'll squib it?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, that last kickoff went back pretty easily.
Right.
It went untouched.
It did. Well, you definitely don't want to kick it to Corey Moore.
Oh, no, without a doubt.
No.
And at 7-8, it looks like the Wakefield crowd still in the game
Right.
tonight. You got exciting players when the crowd gets excited for the kickoff.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a bit of a liner to the right side, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Smart play.
Yeah,
Smart
yeah,
play.
actually it is.
It doesn't work for you.
It just hurts you with some yards, but it doesn't hurt you with a
No,
touchdown.
no. So now they start up.
Hey, in a surprising move here, they're going to make Washington Lee kick it off again.
So they decline the penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just full of surprises here tonight at Wakefield.
Hey, it's early October. Halloween's right around the corner.
I know. Yes, it is.
Right now,
We'll be at Washington Lee just before Halloween as Jeb Stewart rolls into town to play the Generals at War Memorial Stadium, October 28th. So we'll have a bit of a Halloween game.
The Patriots are taking on Stewart tonight over at Stewart tonight.
Right.
We'll hopefully have some scores during that game as well.
That should be a good game. Stewart's actually impressive this season, though they've lost a couple games I thought they should have won, but they've been very impressive.
Well, when I talked to Bruce a couple weeks ago, he felt like Hayfield, Stewart were the two teams to beat in the National District.
Well, he got Hayfield last week.
And he had Hayfield last week, got Stewart this week. Week before that, Stewart and Hayfield played each other, so all three teams were going to play each other early in the season.
All right, Wakefield now will start off at their own 15-yard line.
Let's see what the Warriors can do here with the long field.
All right now, Powell under center. A little different look this time.
Fumble on the play.
Fumble, yep. It looks like Washington Lee got it, but the whistle was blown before. Sounded like the whistle was actually blown before the play should have been.
Oh, that I think we're going to get the Warriors for a legal shift.
Yeah, yeah.
A legal procedure.
So that moves them back to about the 10-yard line. Makes it 1st and 15.
Yeah, and these are the positions that Wakefield can't get into tonight.
All right, Brandon Jacobs now in the slot. Corey Moore, the receiver on the near side, but Powell is going the other way, incomplete. I believe it was intended for Zane Kokar.
Yeah, but I think all of the receivers are well covered by the Generals on that play.
Yeah, they were.
Here we got the replay right here. Yeah, not much room to put that ball in there.
No. All right, now second down, 15 for Powell and his boys. Zane Kokar now the receiver on the far side. Moore over here on the near side. Powell out of the gun again. He's got a receiver to his left. He's going up for Moore. He got him. Moore still on his feet. Comes down at about the 45-yard line. First down, Wakefield.
If you notice at the beginning of that play, Moore signaled over to Powell. And I think they must have changed the route on that play.
35-yard pickup now for Wakefield. Here's the replay.
See Moore there looking at Powell.
I miss you. I miss you too, Jay.
It's coming, Chris. It's coming.
Well, they definitely made a switch on that play. I think Moore saw who he had on him, and he figured he could beat that man deep.
He almost stayed on his feet. Almost stayed on his feet. All right, out of the gun now, first down and 10 at the 45-yard line, Wakefield. Powell looking. He's got to get rid of it, and he gets taken down by a multitude, a host, a pocket full of Washington Lee Generals.
Oh, without a doubt, you got to get rid of that one.
Did I say boatload? I should have said that one too. All right, so he loses about 5 yards on that one. Second down, 15 at their own 40. 8-7, 7:35 to go here in the first quarter. Wakefield's homecoming, Afshin Banab, Chris Williams. Our first game of the season here on Comcast and Verizon. Comcast Channel 69, Verizon 38. There we are again. He's the good-looking one. I'm, the bald one. I'm the baldy. Anyway, here it is, second down now. Powell now looking to his left side. He guns it, incomplete.
Got to catch that one.
Intended for wide receiver Mark.
We got a late flag here for a little extracurricular activity.
That one intended for Mark Parker. Mark Parker actually has been one of his biggest receivers thus far this year. The first one, or the second one, I think, thrown to him tonight.
I'm curious to see who they're going to call this one.
Looks like it goes against the Warriors.
Yeah, I think that's definitely, from what I saw at the end of that play, that's one of those things you just don't go to flag. You just go talk to the kids, say, hey, guys, don't do it again.
Right.
It's a tough call.
There's a man in the white cap as he makes the call.
Now, this is definitely a position you don't want to be in 3rd and 30.
No. They're on their own 25, and they've got to get to the Washington Lee 45. After a nice long 35-yard pass to Corey Moore that got them to their own 45, now they've lost 20 yards.
Definitely want to keep an eye on Moore on this play.
4 receivers on this play for Powell. He's going to roll to his left. Finds a receiver, incomplete. That was Brandon Jacobs. He had it, I believe.
Oh, ball hit him right in his hands.
Yeah.
Got to make those catches.
And he only had a few more yards after that catch for the first down. So now it brings up 4th down. Wakefield will punt.
Luke Garcia, the punt for the Wakefield Warriors.
All right, Luis Garcia now to punt. He's going to punt it over to the right side and out of bounds. What do you think about that one? That was done intentionally, it looked like.
Nah, that's definitely a short kick. He kind of shanked that one.
He did.
I mean, we're over here in the home side of the bleachers. There's a little breeze, but not that much.
But I tell you, he kind of drifted over to his right and faced the sidelines a little bit.
Right, there's a flag in the play, so we might be bringing this one back. But if I'm the Generals, I'm declining this one.
Oh, absolutely. That was Seth Whitmore, the single safety on that play, so he is dangerous back there. I wouldn't punt to him either.
Yeah, the Generals are smart on this one. Decline this one. They're going to get great field position. You know, they're on the good side of the 50.
All right, the Generals up 8-7, 6:52 to go here in the first quarter. All right, two receivers to the right side for Apel. He pitches it out. That is Tony Gomez. Nothing doing for Gomez.
Great presentation by the Warriors.
They were right up there.
It's almost like they were in the huddle on that ball.
Yeah. This will bring up now second down. About 14. Alex Clegg now the receiver to the near side. He also plays quarterback. Gomez way out to the far side. Williams the blocker now. That one's incomplete. Intended for Whitmore across the middle.
Oh, we're going to have
There's
a late flag over here on Washington Lee.
The flags, Chris, are not as few as far between as they were. They're starting to come up a little bit. We're starting to get some more yellow stuff out there.
Yeah, I think the game's getting a little chippy.
Yeah.
You know, crosstown rival game, homecoming game, tight game.
Winless teams.
Winless teams.
They want to win.
Exactly.
This one goes against the Generals. It moves Washington Lee back to their own 41-yard line. Now remember, the original line of scrimmage was the Wakefield 40.
Right.
So this will be third down now. Third and forever.
It's almost the same situation that Wakefield was in just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
We're looking at 3rd and 30.
All right, to the right side. Abel's going to have to keep it. Do something with it. He gets taken down by a host of Wakefield Warriors again. So it'll be fourth down, and Washington Lee will punt, up by 1.
You know, I've played a lot of football, coached football, seen a lot of football. There's not too many 3rd and 30 plays.
No. Nope. You just saw one, though. All right, I believe that's Corey Moore now, the single safety for Wakefield. There's a nice punt, actually. This one will take a bounce and go out of bounds. And I think Washington Lee will take that one. That's not a bad punt.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Neither team wants to punt to any of the return men.
No, you don't want to punt to Whitmore, and you definitely don't want to get anywhere near Moore. You already saw what he could do on the opening kickoff. So Wakefield now will start. I think it's at their own 25-yard line.
You know, Wakefield came out that had a great first drive. Second drive kind of stalled a little bit. Let's see what they can do on this one. If they can stay out of penalty trouble, looks like they can move the ball.
An official timeout, and the official's calling Powell over to the sideline.
He must have some blood on his elbow or something.
Yeah. Okay, he's got to come sit out for a minute. And I guess, I'm not sure, but I think maybe Zane Kokar might be coming in. The wide receiver is going to be at the quarterback spot.
And he finished up the game at Yorktown. I think he's played, and I think he played a little bit last week too. So the kids have been getting some experience.
Okay. See, that's why we have you here, man. No, I'm really glad you can come out and do this game with us.
I'm really excited to be here.
All right. First down now. Kokar, he's going to throw it to Moore. Moore tries to cut it back across the middle. Finds a little bit of running room. Still on his feet to the 35-yard line. Still on his feet. That's all heart and determination right there, Chris.
Oh, without a doubt. That's Mr. Electricity right there.
Yeah. First down and a little bit more, but he got all that on his own. I don't know, Chuck, if we can get a replay of that one. Great run. See if we can get a replay of that one. Powell comes back in now. There it is.
He caught that ball 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Look at him, 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles. He's got one riding on. He's riding. Good run by Moore. All right, Powell back in now, 1st and 10 out of the gun. Got a host of receivers across the middle, incomplete. 4.5 to go, first quarter. 8-7, Washington lead. Maintaining that 1-point edge.
One thing I will say about Powell, he's gutsy with his passes.
Dominique Gardner, the intended receiver. Yes, he is.
I mean, that's great coverage by Washington league.
He's got a rifle of an arm, too.
Abshin, all I'm trying to do here is keep John's seat warm. It's a little cold tonight. I know he doesn't want to use a seat cushion, so I figured I'd keep it warm for him tonight.
I'm sure he appreciates it, man. I'm sure he does. All right, now 2nd down. 2nd down 10 from their own 39, Wakefield. Powell now in the pocket, rolling. He's got to get rid of it. He does. He's got a receiver. That one's complete. And that's Zane Kokar. The man who came in and played quarterback for 1 play 2 plays ago.
We got a late flag. Might be roughing the passer. We're going to tackle him 15 in this one.
Marcus 2 hours away.
What was about a 25-yard catch. It's going to be about a 35 or 40-yard play now.
And Powell did a great job here keeping this play alive. He could have ran it. Receiver broke off his broke off his route. When it took it upfield, Powell hit him.
And Powell was patient on that play. He could have run. He rolled out and he waited as long as he could. So now Wakefield deep in Washington lead territory, just inside the 15. We'll call it the 14-yard line. Looks like that's exactly where it is. So it's 1st and 10 now at the 14 for Wakefield. Really threatening for the 2nd time now. This is the deepest they've been, though. All right, Parker now the receiver on the far side, Kokar. On the near side, Powell, he's going to keep this one, cuts it back. Gets it inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. Nice little pickup for Drew Powell.
Good run by Powell, but I think if he would have pitched that one, it was 6.
Yeah. This will be 2nd down now. Substitutions for now for the Generals. Corey Moore comes back in now for Wakefield. All right, Parker now in the tight end position on the line. 2 receivers on the left, 1 in motion, that's Moore. Powell will keep it. He's going to cut it up the middle. Still fighting his way up to the goal line. Did he make it? There's a flag on the play.
Penalty flag on the play.
But he didn't make it. He got inside the 5, probably really close to the goal line. Looks like it made it around the 1-yard line.
Looks like he's down to the 1. It's going to be interesting to see what this flag is. Might get a face mask here.
It's against Washington Lee nonetheless. Didn't see what it was. Here's the replay. Something happened in there, yeah.
Right there.
Somebody reached in at the last second. There's a future Washington Lee General or Wakefield Warrior. Maybe even Yorktown Patriot.
A Yorktown Patriot.
A Yorkie right there.
Quarterback sneak here.
Yep. Let's see, did he make it? Wakefield says yes. The officials say yes.
We can get that close and you have a kid like Powell at quarterback, just quarterback sneaking.
He's a big guy too, man, 6'2". He's big, he's strong.
And he carried a few other guys on that last play. He just ran the ball, so let's love him running him up in there for 6.
But you got to credit Corey Moore for keeping that play alive.
Oh, without a doubt. Kicks blocked.
This one is blocked. So a bit of an odd score. It's 13-8, a 5-point lead for the Wakefield Warriors.
Great drive for Wakefield there. Gives those kids a lot of confidence on this side of the field with the green jerseys on.
All right, Wakefield is set to kick off. He is Chris Williams. I'm Afshin Manaf. Welcome to our broadcast booth. I hope you like it. It's nice, Mick, in here. And I know you recognize the voice. Now you see the face. But I know a lot of people have seen it.
It's kind of nice being in the booth at your town.
Isn't it?
People don't quite get to see me.
Hey, you know, I like that booth, though. Hey, man, they love you. I like that booth. It's nice and cozy and warm in the winter.
Hey,
I like that.
Hey, the heat in there is great in the winter.
But they're doing things here at Wakefield, too. I mean, the renovation, the school, everything is going on here.
There's a lot of construction going on here. They'll have a new school here not too long. Yeah,
I'm sure we'll pan the site across the other side of the field. From time to time, you'll see some of the work. Maybe it's dark, but you might see see a caterpillar over there, see a lot of dirt. So they're doing it. And the gym's going to look nice. The whole school is going to look really nice in a couple of years.
All right, let's see. Wakefield's going to keep this one deep, kick it on the ground. Pretty sure they're going to do another squib kick.
Oh, this one, yeah. Oh, they're losing. It's muffled. Washington Lee recovers. By the way, speaking of kickoffs, Chris, on another note, but related to kickoffs, here in high school, they kick off at the 40. What do you think about the new NFL rule, where they kick off from now the 30-yard line?
Well, I think the biggest thing about it, I think it's everybody thought it was going to take the return out of the game. And I think one of the things that we've seen every week is that the guys aren't scared to bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah, the first week we had 8 kickoffs and punts returned for touchdowns, the first week of the NFL season.
So I think it may accomplish what they wanted when the guys kick it out of the end zone.
Right.
But when it's deep in the end zone, it seems like these guys are bringing it out. No fear.
No, not at all. All right, here is the handoff. That's either Gomez or Williams. That's Tony Gomez again. It's a quick run. I'm sure Brandon Banks loves it too.
Oh, without a doubt.
He's not afraid.
Yeah, I'm a skin season ticket holder, and the crowd goes nuts on every kickoff because they know there's a chance he can bring it back. Just like the 2 guys on the field out here tonight for Washington Lee and Wakefield.
The thing about Banks is, if he gets popped one time really hard, even at the receiver, going across the middle or returning a kickoff, he could be done for like the next 2 years. That's the only thing I don't like about it. There is Gomez again. He'll cut it back. Finds some running room. Crosses the 40. 35. Finally taken down near the 30-yard line. Nice run by Gomez.
And see, I think this is the key for Washington Lee. For Washington Lee, I would keep the ball on the ground. I mean, ground and pound all night long.
He used a 1-2 punch with Williams as well. Williams only had 1 carry, and that was a nice run, but Gomez is successful tonight. Here's the replay. They almost got it out of him. That was Corey Moore that tried to take it from him. Gomez was alert enough to keep it, to hang on to it. This will be 1st and 10 now.
Timeout on the field.
Yep, a minute 45 to go.
Wakefield High School like to welcome a warm welcome to Arlington Independent Media TV channel.
So going back to the Redskins, you're a season ticket holder. I know you watched the game Monday night against the Cowboys.
Yeah, I was watching that game. Stayed up and watched the whole thing.
I did too. I think I had about 50 people texting me that night. Redskin fans, even Cowboy fans. I'm like, man.
You know, it's one of those games that they thought the Redskins was over the hump, that, you know, they could pull that game out. But unfortunately, you know, when you hold a team to nothing but field goals, you think you're going to win that game.
On to St. Louis for the Redskins, and that's a game they should. I don't want to say they should win because, you know, last year they lost by 2 touchdowns to these same Cardinals.
Yeah, and it's kind of tough when you're when you're going into a stadium with the winless team.
Yeah, playing on a plastic field.
Right.
You know?
Inside the dome, but right now I think I saw a stat today that they have the 3rd lowest attendance in the NFL.
Right. There's Fred Williams. And props to my other favorite team, the Detroit Lions. I can speak for Charles Smith in the truck, our redheaded stepsister in the town of Detroit. 3-0, baby. They're 3-0. How about them Lions? All right.
I think they're warming up the bus to the Super Bowl already.
Yeah, right. I'm not even going to dream that.
But as we can see, Washington Lee is keeping the ball on the ground here. And I think that's the key.
All right, out of the I formation now. And you're right, it is the key. That's exactly what they're doing. There's Gomez. He gets hit, though, just outside the 20-yard line. But nonetheless, he moves it up as we move inside of 1 minute left here in the first quarter.
Now, at this point, they're controlling the game. They're controlling the clock, controlling the ball.
Yorktown scored, by the way, Chris. They're up 6-0. They scored on their first drive of the night. I guess they missed the extra point. I'm not sure. All right, now. There's Gomez. He cuts it back, falls down. Gets a few yards out of it.
Tony Gomez on the run.
Looks like he got tripped up by the 15-yard line. Nice thing about that play, when he saw the hole, he hit the hole, had a little burst of speed when he went through.
Yes. Okay, now second down. Once again, movement on the line. That one's going to go against the Warriors.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Oh, that's the end of the first quarter, too. Good first quarter, Chris.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Both teams have been able to move the ball.
All right, we end the first quarter, 13-6. Wakefield on top. They open up the game on a 92-yard kickoff return by Corey Moore. It was called back, however. Nonetheless, Wakefield did score on their first drive. Washington Lee answered with that and a two-point conversion. And then Wakefield comes down later in the first quarter, and they punch it in on a true foul 1-yard run to make it 13-8. Their extra point was blocked. So that's where we stand now.
And it's interesting, too, both teams scored on their first possessions. Second possessions, both teams got in trouble, had a 3rd and 30.
Right.
And then on their third possession, Wakefield took the ball right down the field and scored. And now Washington Lee, they're on the move.
All right, so that's how we open up the second quarter here.
Generals will start the quarter inside the red zone here.
Yep, they are at the 14-yard line. I believe this will be second down and what, 2, maybe 3? Second
Looks like a
short.
long 2, short 3.
All right, well, that's good for me too. Tony Gomez. I'll take that long 2, short 3. Why not?
Tony Gomez on the run for the Generals.
And I think he got the long 3, the short 3, I mean. So he got the first down.
The Generals' first down on the play.
Looks like it's going to be right at about the. They're going to have a
first.
Yeah, is it first and goal? Looks like they have a room just to get a first down, maybe inside the 1. Looks like it's right outside the 10 yards, so right between the 10 and 11-yard line. That's why this is a game of inches, right?
Oh, without a doubt. Not a bad place to be.
No.
Just shy of the 10-yard line. Nice to be able to get that first down.
All right, April now with the pitch out to Gomez. Gets it right around the 5-yard line. Nice run on the outside.
Tony Gomez on the run for the Generals.
He's getting the bulk of the carries thus far tonight.
And looks like he's a great downfield runner. Once he hits the hole, turns his shoulders up, he's running downhill. First tackle's not bringing him down.
No. Gomez, a big guy, about 5'8". He's about 175 pounds, I think, and he is a senior, so he's going to make the most of it, the best of what he can right now this year. All right, Sam Apel now hands off. And that was Fred Williams.
Fred Williams on the carry for the Generals. Drew Powell is dominating. Parker makes the stop for the Warriors.
Great play by the Wakefield defense there.
Yeah, looked like Drew Powell was on the stop there. All right, this will bring up third down. Call it third down and about 8. They can get just inside the 1 yard line for a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, I think, to get the first down without scoring here.
Got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, or 3 to the near, 1 to the far. 4 in this game now for Sam Apel. He's going up top on the far side. And that one's overthrown, incomplete. Going to the post.
Single receiver on the wide side of the field, sending him to a post. Great call.
Sam Appel pass is incomplete.
Sam Appel's pass incomplete there, so this will bring up fourth down. And Washington Lee. We'll kick for it. We'll try to get 3 more on the board.
Looks like the receiver on that last play just brought his route just a little too far inside, couldn't get him back to the corner.
All right, this will be a 25-yard attempt. Flag on the play. Washington Lee.
I think that was going to be on Wakefield.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be on Wakefield. That'll move them in even closer. Now Josh Shapiro has another decision to make.
Yeah, it looks like he's changing personnel.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole key on that one, to get them to jump off sides and see what pick up the 5 yards.
And they did. This will be fourth down and 3 now. Ball at the 4 yard line.
Now, if you're Wakefield, you got to be smart right here.
What do you do? Quick, what do you do?
I think they're going to run a sweep to the wide side of the field.
That's what it looks like. Gomez pushing his way forward, gets close to the goal line. He might have the first down.
He may have the first down.
No, they stop him. Looks like they stopped him. Can't tell from our vantage point, but he was real close pushing that.
Yeah, I think
getting that push up front.
I think the crowd's excited because they didn't score,
right.
But I don't think they've marked it yet.
And they may just they may measure it. We'll see.
Got an injured general on the play. Oh, they're saying Wakefield ball.
Yep. Injured general's number 21. We're not sure who he is.
But it looks like the ref did signal that the ball's going to go to Wakefield.
Yeah. Man, it is a game of inches. I mean, how do you know that, you know? Literally, if he had stretched his hand out even further, he could have gotten it. Who knows? That's the fun thing about football. You just, it's so unpredictable sometimes, Chris. It is.
I think that's what makes the game so exciting, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I love baseball too, and of course, again, I'll speak for Charles Smith, Detroit Tigers, baby! But you know what? Football to me is the national sport. At least I think it's been over the last 10, 15 years.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, they call baseball America's sport and all that, the national pastime, but something about going to a football game or watching it on TV.
Football's definitely taken over. I mean, football's king.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with the season's so short.
Every game is so important.
Every game counts.
Yeah.
This is a tough place to be when you're backed up on your old goal line here coming out.
Right.
Wouldn't be surprised if you see Powell run at least maybe one sneak to try to get them a little bit more room here.
All right, one receiver on the near side. That is Moore. He's got one on the far side. Let's see what Powell does now. He's got a running back. Looked like he moved back there too.
Yeah, I think we might get the offensive guard also.
Yep. Running back moved, the guard moved. It's so dangerous right now.
Wakefield also like to welcome
I tell you, it's now going to be I tell you, Chris, I might just try to push Powell up the middle. Just let him take the ball to just get 3 or 4 yards and then run your play.
Oh, without a doubt. You got to hope that your center can get you a yard here with just stretching the ball out before he snaps it back to Powell.
That's all you need. Just need a couple yards. Powell and Shapiro playing the game right now, trying to figure out what to do.
But as a quarterback, this is a place you don't want to be.
And there's Powell running. He got a little bit of forward progress, not much.
Looks like he might have picked up 1, maybe 2. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see that play again.
We'll see. Back-to-back plays, not bad idea actually. It's only 2nd down, so.
When you're a quarterback and you're taking a snap and your feet are inside your own end zone, you're a little nervous.
The shadows of your own goalpost. All right, more now.
Yeah, it looks like they gave him 2 on that play.
All right, 2nd down and 7. 3 receivers on this one. Across the slant, there it is. That one's complete. A lot of running room. Cuts back. Down at the 40-yard line. That is Dominique Gardner. Dominique Gardner from their own 3 to the 40. A 37-yard play, a slant right up the middle.
That's a great call right there. They faked the dive play to the halfback and popped the guy on what we used to call back at Yorktown the old X-dump. Just hit on a little dump pass up the seam and off he went.
You used to call it the X-dump, right?
That's back when we were running the wing tee.
Okay. This will be 1st down and 10 on a nice 37-yard catch and run by Gardner. Powell now, the handoff. Nothing doing there. Absolutely nothing doing there. Lost a yard or 2.
But one thing you'll see now that Wakefield out of their own end zone here, I think Powell's going to open up the playbook a little bit. Got a little more room to operate with.
All right, they give him a loss of about a yard. 2nd down, 11. 7:55 and counting here, 1st half.
Hard to get creative when you're down on your own goal line.
Right, oh yeah.
Got a timeout here.
The Washington Generals will be home to Forest Church. The Wakefield Warriors will be right back here on Thursday as the Hayfield Hawks come here. Once again, a reminder that next week the varsity football game is on Thursday.
We will be at Washington Lee next week at War Memorial Stadium. It's the Falls Church Jaguars and the Washington Lee Generals. So we look forward to bringing you that contest. We'll actually be in the booth for the first time this year. But I like being over here. You know, Chris, we're always on the booth side, on the visiting side here at Wakefield. It's nice to be over on the home side for once. Well, it's a different feel.
Oh, without a doubt. You know, I'm so used to being at the old field at Yorktown when I was always on the visiting side.
Right.
You know, so it's kind of nice to be on the home side.
And that's where we are tonight here at Wakefield on the home side. Good turnout as well.
Oh, it's a great crowd tonight for a high school football game.
There's swing pass. Yep, the swing pass complete. Going to be close to a 1st down.
They're going to mark him just short. He might step out of bounds.
Pass complete to William
Arvello with the catch and run. Nice run off of that swing pass. Looks like it right to the 49-yard line, so it'll be short, about a yard for a 1st down. 3rd and 1, we'll call it.
And it looks like on most of the plays that Wakefield has run tonight, they've ran that halfback out of the backfield. And it looks like they've been setting that swing pass up all night.
All right, Parker and Moore, your receivers on the near side. And there's a flag on the play again. A couple of them. That's going to be a Wakefield 1st down. 5-yard penalty against Washington Lee.
Looks like he signaled for a legal substitution.
Yeah. So this will be 1st down with 7:51 to go here in the 1st half. 13-8. Wakefield on top and with the ball.
I think this is a big possession for the Warriors. If they can go down and go up 19-8, 20-8,
a nice two-score
on
lead,
this drive
right?
here, I think it'll be a great boost of confidence for them.
All right, 3 receivers now to the far side. Powell with 1 running back behind him. Powell rolling. He's going to upload it. Almost complete. Moore just out of the outstretched hands of Corey Moore. Down the left sideline. Put a little too much air under that one.
Yeah, I think he kind of rushed that one a little bit. I think he thought he had a little bit of pressure, but line did a great job. He had all day. I think he felt just a little bit of pressure coming on that backside.
All right, now 2nd and 10, but I like that idea. It's a good play.
Oh, key thing here, it looks like since Wakefield's come out from the goal line, the last few plays they've run inside the boundary. Just key here, they're running everything into the short side of the field.
All right, watch that now.
Left-handed quarterback, so.
Right. They're on the left hash mark. Powell again out of the gun, what he's done most of the night thus far. Again, 3 receivers to the left side, to the right side. Powell, he's going to keep this one close to the 40, about the 41-yard line. This will be 3rd down and about 6.
3rd and 6 is a little more manageable than 3rd and 30.
Can I bring up Dallas again? I hate the Cowboys too, but apparently they could manage 3rd and 21.
Right.
That's all I wanted to say. 7:17 to go. All right, 3rd down, 6. Moore in motion. Again, that one's complete to Moore. Enough for the 1st down.
Great pass by Powell. He put that pass where only Moore was going to catch it.
So that'll be first. Here's a replay. Good catch by Moore. All right, 1st down and 10. All right, out of the gun.
Fumble.
He got a fall on it. Powell looks like he fell right back on it. Aravello now, he couldn't hold on to it. Let's see, here's a replay. Looks like
he tried to change his course just a little bit, a little penetration on the line. Tough play on that one. You always put that one back on the quarterback though. You got to make sure that ball's in there.
Right. You couldn't tell from where we were if there was any confusion on that handoff. But it looks like I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting hit as the ball got in there.
Right. Good work by the guys in the van. Yeah, it looks like something happened. Some hand might have gone in there. Nonetheless, Wakefield recovered. They keep it.
I think if we were on the other side of the field, we might get a great look at it.
Frank Haddock probably got a good look at it over there. 2nd down.
Looks like it'll be 2nd and 20 here.
Yeah. The Warriors, they just need to get some of this back. They don't need to get it all. All right, the pitch out to Moore. He's going to throw up the option. He's going to roll back to the far side. He's got running room. He gets a good
great block.
Crosses the 15, the 25. Finally taken down. What a great block.
Great block on that play.
It was absolutely a great block. You could see it coming. Now, interestingly enough, I hope we get a replay on that one, Charles Smith. I don't know if Moore was supposed to throw it to someone or not, or if he just faked it. But whatever it was, he took off the other way. And there you saw that great block.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was going to try to throw it to 2 receivers out here in the left side. They were both covered. They had nothing to do.
Yeah. It's just amazing how he had time to get around there, though.
talented player. That's definitely Mr. Electricity tonight. Every time he touches the ball, you don't know what's going to happen.
So from 2nd and 20, we got 3rd and about 3. Call that a 17-yard pickup for Corey Moore. Powell now, he's going to keep this one, try to cross the 30 or the 20 for the first down. Looks like he got it.
For the Wakefield Warriors.
See where they spot the ball.
Fernando Quintrell.
Yep, he got the first down.
I think I remember now, this is the drive that started on the Wakefield
Inside the
1-inch yard line. Washington Lee started the quarter with the ball on the 14-yard line, turnover and downs on inside the 1. And Wakefield's taking a great ball control drive here.
And using up that clock here in the first half. Using up that clock, you see the incompletion there. Yep, they started at their own, inside the 1, and now they're inside the Washington Lee 20. So they've marched about 82 yards.
The key here, like we said when they took over, you got to get points here. Should be a great drive to go into halftime on.
Yeah, Chris, not only to go in with a nice score here, but to be up by 2 possessions.
Oh, without a doubt.
2 scores, rather. That would be a big win for Wakefield in the locker room. Powell now out of the gun, a high snap, he keeps it. He's got a player on the other side. He's going to keep it himself over the left. He gets a first down inside the 5. Good run by Powell. There you see it, Chris.
Now watch here, he has plenty of room, has the pitch man there, decides to keep it on for himself. Got tripped up by about the 7-yard line.
Makes it inside the 5, right at about the 4-yard line, so this will be 1st and goal for Wakefield with 4:49 to go here in the second quarter.
It seems like every time that they've ran the option play, they've gotten big yards on it.
He loves going to his left, the lefty. Fans are on their feet here on the Wakefield side. All right, once again, Powell playing on the left side. Man in motion, a high snap. He's going to Corey Moore on the Wildcat. Probably loses maybe a yard.
I think that's the first time Washington Lee stopped them all night.
Right. And that was on a kind of a trick play. They were ready for that one, it looked like, though. They were ready.
Yeah, it looks like they got the tendency down that it looks like every running play is going to come into the boundary here on the left side. Wouldn't be surprised if you see some go to the right side or to the wide side of the field here. They might go untouched.
All right. All right. Kokar now the receiver on the far side. Corey Moore on the near side. Powell again rolling to the left. He's looking for somebody. He's got to get rid of it. He's still on his feet. He throws it. I think it's going out of bounds, though.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah.
And if you're watching the replay here, it looks like Washington Lee, without a doubt, loaded up on that left side that time.
An update from Stewart High School, Yorktown, 20-12 with 4:45 to go in the second. Your boys are rolling over there.
Yeah, it's still early in the game, though.
Early days.
Still early.
Yep.
12 points, that's probably the most points they've given up all year.
All right, this was a big loss here with Powell. He's in the pocket, going up, almost intercepted, just overthrown though. Looking for Moore, who was covered.
Yeah, the only problem when you're going into the boundary here, you're going into the short side of the field, there's not much room to maneuver to operate with. Really limits what you can do.
Yeah, here you see him going to that side again. Chris, now, aren't you surprised a little bit he hasn't gone to the right side at all?
I'm a little surprised.
I mean, even running the ball, giving it to somebody else to run to the right side.
Right, exactly.
You got to keep the defense honest.
or try to do something to try to work the ball into the middle of the field. That way you can work both sides of the field evenly. If I'm Washington Lee, once again, I mean, I'm not going to respect those guys on the right side of the field because they're not going to him.
No, he's looking over there all the time. He's looking over there all the time, Christopher. I mean, there's a whistle, a flag on the play again, or a stoppage in play. But every time he gets the ball, now he's going to become predictable. Every play, he's looking over on the left side right away, even if he passes it.
Yeah, I mean, if you looked, I mean, they've never tried to run anything over to the wide side of the field. Flag was just a sideline warning on Washington Lee.
Yeah, you got to look over, keep him honest, look over to a receiver on there just for a second. Just look at him. Make the defense think a little bit. Because it's going to be too predictable eventually.
Number 9 is the lady show, the number 10 is the red Vendro. Oh, there's your pass concession.
All right, now there's 2 receivers over on the far side. 1 in the slot, 2 on the near, 1 in the slot.
Number 9 is the woman, number 10 is the man.
Across the middle, batted away. That was a 4th down play, I believe. So Washington Lee will take over on downs.
He's waiting for it. Don't wait for it.
They went from their own 1 to the Washington Lee 4, and they didn't get anything out of it. As you said, they got to get something.
They had to get something out of that drive.
They got nothing.
Now, you know, if Washington Lee can take this ball down the field and score, get something out of it, they're back in the ball game.
Right. 3:36 to go. They're only down by 5, 13-8. All right. Big man Sam is out of the gun now for Washington Lee. Across the middle, incomplete. Some more sights and sounds from Wakefield High School.
You know, just a contrast to the 2 offenses there. You see Washington Lee sing a receiver to the wide side of the field. You know, let them work one-on-one basically on the slant instead of limiting themselves to coming into the boundary.
Yep, we'll see what they do now, but that's exactly right. All right, this time, Whitmore now, the receiver on the far side. Hasn't really gotten many looks tonight. There's a reverse. Lots of running room for the big man, number 84, on his feet, crosses the 30, 35, 40, 45, still on his feet, midfield.
And we're going to get a late flag back here on the backside.
Devon Lyons with a huge run.
Penalty flag on the 45-yard line.
Another flag.
Yep.
Nothing to do with the play.
No, way over here on this side. Right in front of us.
Love you.
Is that oh, okay. All right. Wait, is this on?
Yeah.
Wait, they can hear me?
Maybe.
This joint's on? Hello, how you doing? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Oh, that guy right there.
Penalty's going to be on Wakefield here. Just misfortunate. Didn't need to happen.
All right, now 1st and 10 for Washington Lee. There's the handoff.
And the key here for Washington Lee is that they've been able to make yards on the ground. They got 3 minutes on the clock. You still got time to run the ball. You know, you don't feel like you have to come up here and sling it up and down the field. You can still run the ball.
A complete contrast now, Chris, from the Wakefield Warriors. The first about 16, 17 minutes to the last 3 or 4 minutes. Completely different team.
Oh, without a doubt.
All right, there's the handoff again on the far side. Gomez still on his feet. Lots of running room. Beautiful run. Tony Gomez to the 10-yard line for the Generals.
Stop the Wakefield Warriors.
But there you see two back-to-back running plays, and now they're down inside the red zone.
Hey, Justin,
We have an update.
Looks like Yorktown 26,
Yeah.
Stewart 12, 4:43 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, they must have scored 5 seconds before. Because before 48, it was 20-12.
They can't play defense. Oh, we're winning.
All right.
No, we're not.
There's a pass. It's
Not
complete.
anymore, dude. They're gonna score a touchdown. This is the most points we've scored in years.
That's
man.
Alex Clegg. Gets to the 5-yard line. Right about there.
Missed the books.
And I think the key here for Washington Lee, you might see a couple of running plays here. You don't want to score too early.
A minute 42 to go.
Score too quick, you kick the ball off to Moore, and they're back in
and
it.
it's all over. All right, well, they got downs to do it. It's second down now. Second and goal at the 5.
Hey, man, if we're gonna run score, you need good players, you don't need good coaches.
Apel under center. Gomez.
6.
Yep. That was a quick 6.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, a minute 13 now. A minute 12, I should say. But now Washington Lee takes the lead. Up by 1 pending the extra point.
Just follow his blocker.
Yeah. And the Generals march right down the field. Take a 14-13 lead.
Generals are going to take a timeout here. I think they're going to try to figure out whether or not they're going to kick it or go for 2. Looks like they started to go for 2, then brought in the field goal team.
Well, they do get the ball to open up the second half. So.
Correct. And I think it's one of those things that, you go for 2 here, you're up by 3. You kick it, you're up by 2.
Right.
That may be one of those things that Shapiro may not think that Wakefield has a kicker that's going to tie him or beat him. So
Well, Shapiro's not too conservative, though, either.
no, not at all.
We all know that. we have seen what he has done.
Not at all. So I think it's going to be curious to see what they do coming out of the huddle, but I think they're going to go for it. Run an old muddle huddle.
The old muddle huddle, yeah. What do you think about that? We told you he wasn't conservative.
Hey, that's going old school right there. Wow, they snapped it.
Yeah, they sure did.
Kid's going to score.
Oh, he got stopped, though. Wow. And I think he's hurt. I'm not sure who that was. I believe that was number 8 for the Generals.
Well, I think there's a little bit too much of a hesitation here.
Yeah.
Looked at he's there.
Is that?
That's Powell making the stop.
Powell made the stop. Oh, he is down.
Surprising play there. Not too many people snap the ball to the single guy in the backfield on the muddle huddle.
Here it is again. I believe you're right. That is Powell that made the stop. What a hit, though. That is number 6, I guess, for Washington Lee. Powell just brought him back, and it looks like he got hit from behind. Is it his leg, Chris?
Yeah, it looks like
his leg right there.
Yeah, it looks like his right leg was just stuck underneath him.
Grabbing it right away. I'll tell you, I mean, unfortunate for him, but Drew Powell made a heck of a play.
Oh, he made a great play.
Shades of a professional football play from a long, long time ago. When the safety for the Washington Redskins named Ken Houston, I know you remember him.
Yep.
He put a stop on Walt Garrison of the Dallas Cowboys to win the game at the goal line. They won a very important game that year.
Where's my cheese?
It was kind of just like that. Garrison didn't get hurt, but he stopped him.
Where's my cheese? Just answer.
Looks like he's walking. He's already,
No.
It's good to see him walking at least.
Where's my cheese?
Exactly.
Getting some help, but he's at least got pressure on both legs.
Got 2 of his buddies from the sideline to come help him off the field.
Well, we hope he's okay. Looks like he will be.
Minute 12 left on the clock. Here's to see what Shapiro does with this kickoff.
All right, they're up 14-13, minute 12, like you said. And folks, we're only in the first half. We got a ways to go.
I'm pretty sure this kick's going to be on the ground somewhere.
Shapiro's taking his time, though, isn't he?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But one thing you have to keep, too, look at Powell set up in the middle of the field here. Now Wakefield's bringing all the receivers up a little bit. They're anticipating the squib kick.
They're good hands people, huh?
Now, it may not be the good hands, but it looks like they're moving the back guys up.
Up a little bit, right.
Got Powell in the middle, who's a good runner.
It's a squibber. Ball's loose. Got a fall on it. Looks like Wakefield got it.
Yeah, referee signal Wakefield's ball. Powell probably fouled. I think it looks like he fell on it.
So you made the call. There you go. Here it is again. There's Powell. You see number 1. That's Powell. He's getting right on it. He's like, give me that ball.
Yeah.
He got it. Good eye, Chris. Powell has it. They're at the 30-yard line.
Breathe into it.
Wakefield's going to have a minute 6 here. Let's see if they can take it down the field.
They're walking back.
Powell throwing. Looking for number 24. Incomplete.
I think they're going to get Powell for being over the line of scrimmage.
He was. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. He was over the line.
It's Wakefield sports. I mean, I go to Wakefield and I can tell you that it's terrible.
Let's see.
He had 2 steps on the guy. He had plenty of time to catch it.
But you can see how he does a great job of just keeping plays alive.
I'm right here, so that's pretty much all you need to know. Those are the W-No people, and I hate them.
So they move back. Waiting for the chains to move as well.
Will not move over.
I'm pretty sure even
He was over the line of scrimmage, so now it is first down and about 20. Powell with a quick pitch.
Hook and
There's
ladder.
a hook and ladder, and it's Corey Moore. Cuts it back, still on his feet. Cuts it back, crosses midfield. The 45, the 40. He's on his feet. He's got lots of running room. Finally brought down. What a play.
Great call by the Wakefield team right there. Great call.
Now that was a creative play.
Oh, without a doubt. But once again, it came to the left side of the field.
Yep, again. Here he is again. Nice cutback move right there. Man, he's got speed.
Just needed 7 to pick up that block. He kind of pushed the guy off course a little bit. Surprising move here that Washington Lee's calling timeout.
Yep, 31 seconds left. 14-13. Here it is again. Mark Parker with the pitch to Corey Moore. Watch it again, guys.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
There's the dump from Powell to Parker. Parker just easily turns right around. Moore was where he should have been. And he's off to the races. Look at these guys. Look at all the generals around him, Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them could get him down. They couldn't even contain him. Cuts back. Breaks another tackle. And now he's off to the races.
Mr. Electricity.
Oh, yeah. Corey, less is more. 31 seconds left.
Great play for Wakefield. Let's see if they can get points out of this. If they get points out of this, it makes that last drive a moot point.
Now we'll see what they do. They're on the far side. Chris on the right hash mark. All right, coming to the left. Powell has got to do something with it. Unloads it, guns it, touchdown. No, incomplete. Intended for Parker, and he couldn't hold on. It looked like it might have gotten him right there in the breadbasket, but maybe it was too low. We get a replay on that one, Charles. We can see if he had it and dropped it, or if it was too low. Yeah, he had that. He just couldn't hang on. Hit him right in the hands.
But it's a great play for them. They ran the option. They gave the option look. He had the pitch man as well.
Right there. I know it was a bit of a difficult catch.
Hey, but it's homecoming. You got to come up with that one.
Yeah. All right, now Powell again.
Same look. Yep. Pitch this time.
Moore, he's got to do something with it. Cuts back the middle, gets some running room, gets to the 5. Inside the 5 to about the 1 yard line. Wow. He made a play out of nothing.
I think he's going to pick up the first down here, which is going to stop the clock because we're in a high school.
Right. 12 seconds left here in the first half. There you see Moore again. Moore has completely saved Wakefield on about 4 or 5 different situations.
Officials timeout for a measurement. Now, if you're Wakefield, you got to get your play called right here.
Right here, right now. Be ready to get up on the line of scrimmage and go. They do have timeouts left, so they can run a play if they wanted to do it that way and maybe just push Powell right up the middle.
Oh, this is number 1 up the middle all day.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else in the playbook to call. Clock's running here.
They got to hurry. 8 seconds left. There he goes up the middle. Does he get the push? No call yet. 2 seconds, 1. Clock hits 0.
No indication from the refs. They're going to call him short.
Right, they are, and that's halftime then. It looks like that is halftime.
Wow, that's unfortunate for Wakefield.
That is, because Washington Lee does get the opening kickoff the second half. But nonetheless, it is Washington Lee 14, Wakefield 13. Here's the replay. How he gets a little bit of a push, but not quite enough. But at that point, there was still about 3 seconds left. I thought somebody might call timeout, but they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think the refs blew the whistle.
No, not in time.
I don't think they called the play dead until the quarter was over.
Right. All right, that is it. 14-13. The Generals up by 1 here at Wakefield's homecoming. We'll be back for the second half after this. He's Christopher Williams. I'm Afshin Banab. You're watching high school football on Arlington Independent Media. Comcast 69, Verizon Files 38. Back after this, everyone. Stay here.